I'm Kristen Shell from the Turquoise Table, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make one of my absolute favorite cakes. It's super simple and it makes a great gift to take to a neighbor or to take to a potluck or just to please your family. It's called Neighborhood Lemon Ricotta Cake. Here's what you're going to need to get us all started and set up ready to go. Now we're going to cream the butter and the sugar together. So here's the deal. Leave your butter out overnight. Butter does not need to be refrigerated. Did y'all know that? It's actually safe and sound on your counter all night long. So all we're gonna do to to cream this is I use this because it's another wedding present that we were given 20 years ago. Can y'all believe that? Tony and I have been married 20 years. So I use my standing mixer. You can use your handheld. There are days when I use my handheld mixer because, I don't feel like getting all this out. So what we're gonna do is just put your 9 tablespoons of butter right there, and then we're gonna take your cup of sugar, go ahead and just dump it on in there, and then on your low setting you're just gonna do this until it becomes all light and fluffy. You'll know when it's creamed. It looks creamed, not rocket science. Okay, we're back. It takes about a minute, and so you'll know it's all light and fluffy. And then I'm gonna take 1 egg at a time, just crack it in there, get them going, and you just do 1 at a time so it gets nice and incorporated. So 3 eggs, lickety split, makes a little mess. Like I said, kitchen is for making memories and messes. That's what I always tell my kids. Now what we're gonna do is, this is all creamed and ready for the dry ingredients. So we're going to take our 1 1/4 cup of flour, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add my baking powder right in there, and then just a big old pinch, maybe 1 for good luck, of salt. And so we're gonna just slowly add this to our butter and our sugar. Just slowly, and it'll all start to get really incorporated and mix up nicely. Voila, there we go. Done. So now I'm gonna scrape the bowl, and then, just got my regular little spatula here, and then I'm gonna add the ricotta, and then the apples, and the lemon zest. It's gonna start smelling and looking really good, y'all. So I'm just gonna add the beautiful ricotta, just like that. That's just a cup of ricotta. Let that get going a minute. And then the lemon zest and the apple. So I'm gonna add my 1 cup of the grated apple and all that natural yummy lemon zest. Now that might have been a little bit more lemon zest than I needed, but it's still gonna taste delicious. And we're just gonna spin this together. It's gonna also break up some of the grate of the apples so that it's gonna be really fine. And you're gonna have just a really beautiful, thick, dense batter that we're gonna put in our spring form pan and bake. So I'm just gonna swoop this into my prepared spring form pan with parchment paper. I sound like, that makes me think of My Fair Lady. Do y'all love that movie when she is learning her language lessons? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. All right, see? I talk to myself when I cook and bake. Okay, so voila, see how simple that was? Our batter is in there. Now, what you wanna do, you can smooth it out a little bit, and then if you give it just a little, it's gonna set, and we're gonna put this in the oven, and y'all, it's gonna start to smell really good. I wish you could scratch and sniff your screen. It's a treat. So now I totally forgot to tell y'all, but I did preheat the oven to 400, and now we're just gonna put this in here for 25 to 30 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. But you know, ovens are all different, and so I always set mine for just a little bit earlier than what the recipe calls for. So I'm gonna set this for 20 minutes and then come back and check. There you go, voila. Now for the grand finale. We're gonna take the powdered sugar that we have and just a ordinary sifter, and we're just gonna, oops, I gotta swap hands because I'm right-handed. So we're gonna just gently, gently, gently put a little bit in there. And remember, you can always add more, but you can never take away. So you don't want too much powdered sugar. Look at that, y'all. It is scrumptious. And the thing I love most about this cake is that it's delicious for dessert. It's even better with coffee for breakfast. Thanks so much for joining me today. And will y'all do me a favor? Let me know what your neighbors think of our neighborhood lemon ricotta cake. I'll be anxious to hear. And I'll see you soon at the turquoise table. Until next time, gather small and love deep, friends.